was Messenger built? I mean, where was it built? It's kind of curious for the people, you know.
Messenger spacecraft built by Hopkins University. Its whole mission was just to go and explore Mercury. It was built for the just-in-case times, you know, when everything goes wrong.
So you're saying that it was just mainly curiosity?
Yeah, pretty much. The spacecraft really valued at millions of dollars and was prepared for extreme heat and deadly cold temperatures. The spacecraft launched from Cape Canaveral. It's kind of a funny word if you think about it. And once at Earth's gravitational pull, Messenger set speed was 4.2 miles per second. It's fast. I wouldn't drive a car that fast. And Messenger is built from only 9 parts. To be such a large instrument, it's very small, broke down. So why did we just launch $1 billion spacecraft into the air?
Well, the main reason was scientists just wanted knowledge for knowledge, basic knowledge about a planet, Mercury. And so we sent it up there to look over the composition and atmosphere of it. And when we got there, we found large amounts of iron.
Da, the Iron Fist!
And potassium. Bananas. And on Earth, it could propose connection for us because on here on Earth, we also have iron and potassium. And it could have said, like, in the origin, after the Big Bang, when planetesimals were going everywhere, crashing into each other in Earth's creation, some of Mercury's rock could have crushed into Earth, and that's where we got the nutrients from potassium and iron.
It seems like Mercury has done a lot for Earth.
Yes, it has.
So, how did we get to Mercury? Like, did we use fuel as in gas or diesel?
No, way off. We actually used a little thing called solar sailing. This is when a spacecraft designed to get its power through the sun and wind. It has, well, it's not really a sailboat. It's pretty neat though. Some people also may know it as light sails. So, you want to know how they work?
Sure.
Well, the sail needs to be deployed and the sun shining, of course. This is called solar radiation pressure. To steer the solar lights, you have to adjust the reflecting panels. So how Messenger use it, do you know?
Not a clue, you tell me.
Well, they built it into the spacecraft to glide through space using solar cell, or solar panels. It tilts its panels, which makes it a lot easier and better to use. It's really a neat little spacecraft.
So, you don't have to use fuel at all?
No, it's only solar sailing, and it's just powered by the sun. It has little panels, and they tilt, like it can't be at a 180-degree angle. It has to be tilted. Well, yeah, like this.
Like a parabola?
Yes.
Sort of. Yeah.
And it has to be tilted for the sun to be able to angle it in when it's shining. And it's actually very neat.
Awesome.
Welcome, Dr. Conrad.
Well, the slingshot effect is another method used to get Messenger to Mercury. The slingshot is when an artificial satellite orbits a gravity source, like a planet. Now many people think we use one of these, and we planted it on Venus and then shot it off, but that's not the case. The satellite gets close to the planet, so the gravitational pull pulls it in and then slings it around. Then the force of the satellite overrides the pull of the gravity, and then it slings it around. A thing like this on Earth is like a pitching machine. The ball is placed on the wheel, and then the wheel slings it around, and then the ball is sent out at a certain velocity towards the battery. We used this idea so that we could save fuel. One of the downfalls to this method is that it takes too long to get where it needs to go. Like, it took almost 7 years to get to Mercury, which is really bad.
We arrived at Mercury March 17, 2011. It literally took 7.9 billion kilometers journey just to get there, including 15 trips around the Sun, Earth 1 time, Venus twice, and then landing in Mercury's orbit after 3 times. The amazing thing is Messenger needed 4 seconds of boost to make it to Mercury, and just to build 4 seconds up, it took 6.5 years. That's half my life. When we arrived, we found that Mercury has high potassium levels, a complete iron core, and light radiation is recorded from the waves coming off the surface of Mercury. March 19th is when Messenger's mission was primarily finished and it headed back to Earth. So from earlier interviews, we heard that Messenger was made of 9 major parts. What are they and how do they work?
Well, let me just say, the structure of it actually looks like a weird shaped Wally robot. Cute little thing, but this one's kind of weird. But it is really made of 9 instruments. A gamma ray spectrometer. This heavy machine measures gamma rays from nuclei of atoms on Mercury, such as hydrogen, silicon, oxygen, and iron. Another is Mercury laser altimeter. It maps landforms with a laser. It's pretty neat if you like lasers. A first imaging spectrometer takes pictures and calculates. The third jetic spectrometer measures and makes particles. A Mercury dial system measures land with pictures. It's snap, snap. And a Mercury dial system measures land with pictures. A neutron spectrometer maps all neutrons fast to slow. A magnetometer measures magnetic fields and its strength. Mercury strength, of course. A data processor does what it says, processes data and sends it back to Earth. So an X-ray spectrometer unit maps millimeters elements of Mercury using 3 gas-filled detectors that bombard planets. So it pushes it out.
It's really neat. So it just maps the landform and what's in it?
Yeah, like it detects radiation waves coming off of it, like you said. And other, they're all really neat. They all do their own little thing, and they all mainly push it back to Earth so we can figure out where. Yes.
That's really neat. They built Messenger with a lot of thought.
Yes. So all in all, what did the mission of Mercury accomplish?
Well, we sent the model so we could establish a connection with Mercury to Earth. The Messenger spacecraft used solar sailing to basically sail through space, kind of like a sailboat, but not really a sailboat.
Yes.
Then once we got to the planet, we used the slingshot effect to sling from planet to planet. This took about 7 years to get to Mercury. Then once we got there, we found out that the planet's composition is high in potassium and has an iron core. The spacecraft was basically made from instruments. The instruments took pictures and used gamma rays and X-rays and everything just to find out its composition, atmosphere, and yeah.
What happens at Mercury?
Yeah.
So, you personally, do you think the Messenger mission was worth it?
I would say so, because we actually found out more about Mercury, and we got a better look at its composition. Well, since people say a picture is worth 1,000 words, well, in this case, a picture is worth $1,000.
Yeah.